Happiness is always knocking at your door. You just have to let it in. At kasama na doon ang ating mga dear friends dahil friends are the sunshine of our life. Remember, anyone can love when the sun is shining. True friends are here to stay no matter what the weather may bring. Kaya, let us appreciate their effort dahil true friendship is rare. Ako po si Jel Miranda, ang inyong ka-online at ka-forever. We welcome you to DOSTv, your most comprehensive real-time authority on the latest weather updates. Dahil weather lang ang laging nandyan, tag-araw man o tag-ulan, hindi nangiiwan kahit sino ka man. Remember that folks, it's DOSTv. Ang DOSTv ay mapapanood ninyo Mondays to Fridays, 11 a.m. to 12 noon, dito lang sa www.dostv.ph. At live na rin po tayo sa Facebook at facebook.com/dostvph. Kaya makisabay na rin sa live streaming namin. Nangangambang maubos at tuluyan ng masira ang ating mga marine at coral resources sa ibang bahagi ng bansa. Pero dahil sa efforts ng DOST, malaki ang chance na masave at maging abundant ulit ang mga ito. And speaking of saving and abundance, malalaman din natin kung ano ang mga efforts ang ginagawa ng DOST para ma-preserve at mapaunlad muli ang textile industry ng bansa. All that and more for today's episode. Pero bago yan, alamin muna natin ang magiging lagay ng panahon for today. Heto ng ating pag-asa correspondent para sa ating ulat panahon.
Thank you, Ms. Jel. Good morning sa iyo at good morning din sa ating mga viewers ng DOSTv. Ngayong araw po ng Martes, meron po tayong low pressure area na binabantayan sa labas ng ating Philippine Area of Responsibility. Pero bago po yan, alamin muna natin kung anong magiging weather natin for today. Sa ngayon po, easterlies o yung hangin na nagmumula sa Pacific Ocean ang umiiral sa ating bansa at mahina po sa ngayon ang amihan. Kung mapapansin po natin for Luzon, maaliwalas at magandang panahon ng nararanasan ng ating mga kababayan dito sa Northern and Central Luzon at maging dito rin po sa Metro Manila. Asahan po natin sa buong umaga ang maaraw na panahon. Dito naman po sa natitirang bahagi ng Luzon, particularly sa Mimaropa, Bicol Region, and Calabarzon ay bahagyang maulap hanggang sa kuminsan ay maulap ang kalangitan ngayong umaga. Asahan po ng mga kababayan natin yan sa buong araw. Posible pa rin ang mga isolated rain showers or thunderstorms pagdating ng hapon hanggang gabi, pero asahan po sa tanghali dahil sa ngayon ay walang amihan, ay makakaranas po ng mainit at malinsangan na panahon ang malaking bahagi ng Luzon. Dumako naman po tayo sa ating magiging temperatura ngayong araw. Sa Metro Manila, maring umabot sa 33 degrees Celsius ang ating maximum temperature at maring namang bumaba sa 22 degrees Celsius ang ating minimum temperature. Dito naman sa Baguio City, maglalaro mula 16 hanggang 25 degrees Celsius ang ating temperatura, habang dito naman sa Tagaytay, 21 hanggang 29 degrees Celsius. And then finally, dito naman sa Puerto Princesa, maglalaro mula 26 hanggang 32 degrees Celsius ang temperatura. Dumako naman po tayo sa ating magiging weather for Visayas and Mindanao. Sa mga kababayan po natin sa Visayas and Mindanao, patuloy pa rin po ang epekto ng easterly. So, ibig sabihin po, sa mga kababayan natin dito sa Eastern Visayas, Caraga and Davao, asahan ng bahagyang maulap na kalangitan sa buong araw. At dito naman po sa natitirang bahagi ng Visayas and Mindanao, ay maaraw naman o magiging maganda ang panahon. At mas malaki ang tsansa ng mga isolated thunderstorms sa silangang bahagi ng Visayas and Mindanao. At asahan din po, posible rin na maging mainit pagsapit ng tanghali. Tumako naman po tayo sa ating magiging temperatura for Visayas and Mindanao. Dito sa Metro Cebu, maglalaro mula 25 hanggang 31 degrees Celsius ang temperatura. Dito naman sa Iloilo City at sa Metro Davao, maglalaro mula 25 hanggang 32 degrees Celsius ang temperatura. And then finally, pinakamainit sa Zamboanga City, nasa 25 to 33 degrees Celsius ang temperatura. Wala naman po tayong gale warning sa ngayon, so maaari naman maglayag ang anumang uri ng sasakyang pandagat. Sa ngayon nga po, meron tayong binabantayan na low pressure area sa labas pa naman ng ating Philippine Area of Responsibility. At huli itong namataan sa layong 1,400 kilometers east-southeast ng Mindanao. At sa ngayon po, ay posible itong pumasok ng ating PAR within the next 24 to 36 hours. So hanggang bukas po, araw ng Miyerkules, ay posibleng meron tayong sama ng panahon sa loob ng ating PAR. Pero base po sa ating analysis, within the 24-hour period, ay mababa naman ang chance na ito yung mag-isang tropical depression. So asahan po natin bukas, maaari tayo magkaroon ng low pressure area. Pero at that time naman, ay wala pa naman itong direktang epekto sa ating bansa. So patuloy po natin itong imo-monitor. Alamin naman natin na magiging sunset and sunrise. Si Haring Araw ay lulubog mamayang 5:24 ng hapon at mas late ito nasisikat bukas 6:01 ng umaga. At mula pa rin dito sa Weather Forecasting Center ng DOST Pag-asa, ako po si Benison Estareja, reporting for DOSTv.
And for an exclusive content na dito nyo lang sa DOSTv makikita, here's our flood and water level advisory.
Maraming salamat, Ms. Jel, at magandang umaga sa iyo at sa viewers ng DOSTv. Dam update po tayo dito sa mga minomonitor nating major dam dito sa Luzon as of 6 a.m. today. First, yung Angat Dam, ang present elevation niya is 207.66 at galing siya sa 207.60 kahapon at meron siyang bahagyang pagtaas na 0.06 meters. Malayo pa rin po siya dun sa natawag nating normal high na 210. Meron pa po siyang deviation na 2.34 meters. Ganyan din para naman dito sa San Roque Dam, ang kanyang present elevation is 282.60. Galing din siya sa 282.60 kahapon at meron po tayong walang pagbabago. Ito pong San Roque Dam. At para naman sa Pantabangan Dam, ang kanyang present elevation is 206.55. Galing siya sa 206.52 kahapon at meron siyang bahagyang pagtaas na halos 0.03 meters. At asahan natin sa mga susunod na araw, continuous pa rin yung pagtaas niya. Gayun din, para naman dito sa Magat Dam, ang kanyang present elevation is 191.17. Galing siya sa 191.23 kahapon at meron siyang bahagyang pagbaba na 0.06 meters. Subalit gayon pa man, nasa below, above normal high pa rin po yung elevation niya. At para naman doon sa mga minomonitor nating major river basin dito sa Luzon, tulad nga po ng Pampanga, Agno, Bicol, Cagayan, at ito nga pong Pasig, Marikina, wala po tayong ibinababang flood warning para po sa posibleng pagtaas po ng mga ilog natin. Gayun din para naman po dito sa tinatawag nating General Flood Advisory, dito po sa region ng from Luzon, Visayas at Mindanao, ibinaba po na po natin lahat yung mga flood warning natin. At ang system na inaasahan natin ngayon ay yung tinatawag nating steer list na wala po tayong inaasahang malakas na pag-ulan. Dito nga po doon sa minomonitor nating mga river basin, dito po sa Luzon, Visayas at Mindanao. Yan muna ang latest gel at mula po dito sa Flood Forecasting Center ng Pag-asa DOST, Hydrometeorology Division. Ako po si Elmer Karingal, nag-uulat.
Opisyal nang nagbukas ang ika-12 taong pagdiriwang ng National Biotechnology Week o NBW na may temang bioteknolohiya. Kaagapay sa pangkalahatang kaunlaran, ito ginanap kahapon sa Bureau of Soils and Water Management or BSWM sa lungsod ng Quezon. Nagsilbing panauhing pandangal si dating Senate President Dr. Aquilino Nene Pimentel Jr., kung saan binigyang diin niya na maraming benepisyong naihahatid ang bioteknolohiya sa bansa. Ilan sa mga nabanggit niya na maaaring matulungan, paunlarin nito ay ang industriya ng agrikultura, serbisyong medikal at ilang mga produktong pangkabuhayan. Samantala, hanggang sa Nobyembre 25, araw ng Biyernes, tatakbo ang isang linggong selebrasyon ng NBW, kung saan mga exhibits, technical forum, quiz bee, essay writing contest, science journalism write shop, at mga trade bazaars ang ilan sa mga itatampok dito. Ang Department of Agriculture ang ahensya nanguna sa pagdaraos ng pagdiriwang na ito, kung saan isa ang Department of Science and Technology sa mga nakatuwang nila. Para sa karagdagang impormasyon hinggil sa selebrasyon ng NBW para sa taong ito, maaaring magtungo sa kanilang official Facebook page na National Biotechnology Week Philippines 2016. Coral reefs are important for biodiversity and fisheries. It also provides protection against waves and storm surges and help boost tourism. Unfortunately, dahil sa extreme climate change at human factors, coral reefs and the entire coastal ecosystems in general are declining. And to help with the situation, may binuo ang De La Salle University at DOST kasamang ilang LGUs na isang programa that aims to survey reefs around the country to provide the understanding and information necessary to make healthy coral ecosystems possible. Panoorin po natin ang susunod na video tungkol sa programang ito.
Why should we care for our coral reefs? The Philippine archipelago has over 220 million hectares of coastal and marine areas. We have seagrass, mangroves, and more than 50% of the world's coral species. The Philippine reef environment is an invaluable marine resource, generating 6 billion pesos for tourism, 19 billion pesos for shoreline protection, and 35 billion pesos for coral reef fisheries.
DLSU Shore is the Shields Ocean Research Center, and it's one of the agencies implementing a DOST-funded program entitled National Assessment of Coral Reef Environments. NACOR is the National Assessment of Coral Reef Environments, and it seeks to update our information about the health of our coral reefs. We seek to survey around 200 reefs around the country in 3 years. We look at how much coral is there. Is there still a variety of coral on those reefs? Are there fish there? Are the associated habitats healthy? The last time a national assessment was done was in the late 70s. And all current policies and regulations in government are based on that old assessment. We're trying to update that now. Various government offices are involved in the management and protection of coral reefs, but their jurisdictions sometimes overlap. In other cases, some reefs are left unmanaged, and so we need a government body to coordinate all these things. In order for us to manage an ecosystem, an entity that is very important to our society, we first have to find out where they are, how they are doing, what is affecting their health, and if we know that, we can better adjust our policies, our regulations, so that we are able to keep that ecosystem healthy. And that's what the National Assessment of Coral Reef Environments is trying to do. Provide the basic understanding, the basic information to make those things possible.
Ang kapuluan ng Pilipinas ay may mahigit sa 220 milyong hektarya ng baybayin at marine ecosystems na saganang pinamamahayan ng iba't ibang uri ng damong dagat, bakawan, at mahigit sa 50% ng uri ng coral sa daigdig. Nakasalalay ang pagkain, kabuhayan, at iba pang pangunahing pangangailangan ng milyon-milyong Pilipino sa mga marine ecosystem na ito. Lalong-lalo na sa mga bahura o coral reefs. Ang mga bahurang ito ay pinanggagalingan ng taunang net benefit na umaabot sa 6 na bilyong piso mula sa turismo at 35 bilyong piso mula sa pangingisda. At 19 na bilyong pisong halaga naman ang binibigay ng ating mga bahura bilang proteksyon mula sa kalamidad. Kumbaga sa taong may karamdaman na nangangailangan ng pagsusuri, ganitong pagsusuri rin ang kailangan ng mga bahura ng Pilipinas. Ito na rin mismo ang ginagawa ng programang National Assessment of Coral Reef Environments o NACER. Bawat isa sa atin ay may magagawa para sa pangangalaga ng ating marine ecosystems.
ARCO is a mobile application which provides users with accessible, understandable, and accurate information about flood hazards. It is created to empower the Filipinos by providing them with critical information for disaster preparedness and mitigation. The Philippines is hit by an average of 20 typhoons every year, causing massive floods, which over the years has destroyed Filipino communities and caused many casualties. By utilizing the accessible and understandable information on floods in ARCO, users can identify early on which areas in their community are flood prone and which areas are safe and could be used for evacuation. Once you open the ARCO application through your smartphone or tablet, a flood hazard map within the 2.5-kilometer radius in your area will appear. Information such as the areas which will be affected by floods and the expected flood height will also appear. The flood levels shown in the ARCO app are categorized in red, orange, and yellow. Areas marked in red in the ARCO map are extremely dangerous. ARCO also provides hourly rain forecasts of up to 4 hours in any given area. It also features typhoon track markers within the Philippine area of responsibility, enabling users to monitor typhoons from the comforts of their smartphones and tablets. The ARCO mobile application was developed in cooperation with the mobile team of Point West Technologies Corporation. It is available for download in Android and iOS. This tool is a continuous effort from Project NOAA and the Department of Science and Technology to empower and prepare every Filipino community against flood. By bringing information directly to them, we can build the culture of Filipinos who are prepared and responsive against disaster.
Mayaman sa culture at tradition ang bansa natin. Sadly, with the advent of technology, unti-unti itong nai-ignore lalo na ng mga makabagong henerasyon. At kasama na sa neglected culture natin ay ang ating native textile industry. In line with this, the Philippine Textile Research Institute or PTRI aims to revitalize the country's textile industry. Alamin ang kanilang mga efforts para buhayin muli at ibalik ang makulay na bakas ng ating mga tela dito lang sa aming docu. Sa kataas-taasan ng bundok ng Cordillera, isang sinaunang kaugalian, tagos sa mata ng sibilisasyon ang nag-aagaw buhay sa panahon ng modernisasyon. Isang matandang tradisyon na pilit sumasabay sa ikot ng makabagong panahon. Isang maalamat na sining na ipinamana mula sa matatandang kababaihan, pababa sa mga nakababata na maaaring maglaho dahil sa kakulangan ng interes upang pag-aralan. Ito ang kwento na ipinagtagpi-tagpi mula sa kalat-kalat na kasaysayan. Itinahi ng maayos mula sa hibla ng nakaraan upang unti-unting masilayan at mapaliwanag ang kinabukasan ng tradisyonal na sining ng paghahabi. Ito ang kwento sa paghahanap ng mga maghahabi ng Cordillera. Ang Pilipinas ay isang arkipelago o kumpol-kumpol na isla na pinaliligiran ng malaking katawan ng tubig. At bago pa man masakop ng Kastila ang Pilipinas, ito ay isang abalang pulo sa pakikipagpalitan ng merkado sa iba't ibang bansa. Dahil dyan, maraming impluwensya ang pinaguhugutan ng mga katutubong Pilipino ang kanilang kultura. Ang paghahabi ay isa sa mga ebidensya nito. Sa paghahanap sa mga tagapagmana ng lumang paraan ng paghahabi, inakyat namin ang mahabang daanan ng Cordillera at inumpisahan namin ang paghahanap sa isa sa mga kilalang munisipalidad sa Mountain Province, kung saan ang komersyo ng paghahabi ay isa sa mga pinakaimportanteng parte ng paghatak ng turista.
The idea with TelaNation is we have to pull everybody together. We want to invoke and inspire and encourage everybody within the Philippine community. Tara naman, let's take a look at our own tela. Paano ba natin ito mapapalagana? Paano ba natin ito magagamit? Tulungan nyo kami kung di nyo type, ano yung type nyo. So mag-usap tayo. So yun yung whole idea behind TelaNation.
Sagada, isa sa mga pinakamabilis na sumusulong na munisipalidad sa Cordillera dahil sa mga turista na dumadayo dito para sa magagandang tanawin na likas dito. At dito sa Sagada, hindi na iiba ang tinatahak na paraan ng industriya ng paghahabi. Upang mas maintindihan ang lagay ng paghahabi sa Sagada, sinadya namin ang isa sa mga pinakakilalang bahay-habihan sa Sagada, ang Sagada Weavers, upang makausap pa ang may-ari na si Ezra Aranduque na siyang magbibigay kulay sa aming pagsusuri.
Yung weaving industry po ng Sagada actually was mainly patronized by the locals. yung mga kapwa katutubo po namin, sila po ang nagtangkilik din sa mga produkto namin.
We always talk in the context of our two hands. We have the left hand and we have the right hand, right? Our right hand, these are your big commercial scale millers. In the country, we have very few. Yung nasa kaliwa natin, alam mo, we have thousands of what we consider handloom weavers. Ito yung mga maghahabi na kamay ang ginagamit, no? We have thousands of them. And sa bandang huli, ito yung sinasabi namin na kailangan palakasin natin.
Habang nasa Sagada Weavers, nakilala namin si Fidela Lasecan, ang pinakamatandang maghahabi sa ilalim ni Ezra Aranduque, na nagkwento ng kanyang mga karanasan bilang isang hand weaver.
Gawis nan abuak sinatay wadanan sigurado ay iala as kasapulan sin baey kusina yanan kasapulan namin man sin yan ay uskila ananak siya din na sangay kagawis na nin maliyak sina ay ninabublaan ninabu ya siya di ubla-ubla is talon adi kaudaudanan adi kaag-agawan enunan luar naman ublaan agaw nan il lalaos ya udan painay kagas maya tayo di manlilinong country.
DOST is really relentless. The Department of Science and Technology is relentless in pushing for the adoption or utilization of science and technology, especially in the grassroots. So DOST, for that matter, is looking into how we are going to improve the weaving industry in the province.
Pagkatapos ng kwento ni Fidela, muli kaming bumalik sa paghahanap ng mga tagapagmana ng sinaunang paghahabi. Ngunit sa haba ng aming paggugol sa paghahanap, walang positibong resulta ang aming natagpuan. At dahil doon, muli kaming bumalik kay Ezra upang alamin kung ano nga ba ang nangyayari sa sinaunang paghahabi at sa mga tagapagmana nito.
It's a dying industry. Kasi konti na lang po ang mga kabataan na interesado ng pag-aralan to. But if, and with the help of different line agencies, pwede natin i-develop to nobody has to go abroad.
We know that this weaving is an age-old industry. However, for this to be sustained, we need to introduce technologies. For one, what is this? It's the design.
Ang masasabi ko lamang, hindi sila na-acknowledge very significantly sa ating industriya ngayon kasi hindi nabibilang yung kanilang output. Informal members sila ng ating sektor. Kaya sa isang roadmap na tinitignan namin, ang una naming hinihingi, bigyan nyo ng pagkakataon na mabilang ang contribution nitong mga maghahabi na ito sa mga countrysides natin para masabi na talaga sila ay formal na miyembro ng ating industrial or textile industry sector.
At dahil wala kami nakita sa Sagada, minabuti namin na tumulak pabalik sa Kapitolyo ng Mountain Province para magbakasakali doon ay may makapagturo ng aming hinahanap na tagapagmana ng sinaunang paghahabi ng Cordillera. Sa aming pagtahak pabalik ng bundok, dito namin napansin ang kagandahan ng kalikasan. Pero tulad ng mga ibang lugar sa Pilipinas, ay hindi makakaila na unti-unti na ring nagbabago ang mukha ng Cordillera dahil sa pilit na pag-unlad upang sumang-ayon sa makabagong panahon. Ganito rin kaya ang sinapit ng aming mga hinahanap? Ang unti-unti nilang pagkawala dahil sa tawag ng pagbabago. Ito ay mga katanungan na aming gustong maliwanagan, kaya't nagbabakasakali kami sa mismong lokal na pamahalaan ng bundok upang kausapin ang alkalde ng bayan na si Mayor Franklin Odsey.
Well, definitely we have to preserve our weaving industry. And for another, how to come out with quality woven products. Now this has already been addressed with the assistance, of course, of the local government unit and the officers of these women organizations engaged in weaving, whereby they go and scout for durable threads and also how to infuse art in these woven products.
Upang mas makatulong sa aming paghahanap, sinamahan kami ng staff ni Mayor sa isang liblib na baryo sa bundok. Mataas at matarik na kalsada sa bundok ang aming tinawid. Nagagandahan, bagamat mapiligrong tanawin ang tumambad sa amin habang nagbiyahe. At higit kumulang ng 1 oras ay narating na namin ang maliit na baryo na kung tawagin ay Caneo. Ang isa sa mga nakausap namin na miyembro ng organisasyon na pinaliwanag kung ano ang kahulugan ng bawat disenyo at ng kanilang hinabi na produkto.
Si kami at sangad siya na usarin siya ay impatawid sa akin si kami, siya ilakot sa kaninmi, insa ilakon sa palaili, siya isokat sa spahoy, yari siya payuwin siya ilo sa tuhi, kin mais, ay kaninmi. Sa inaay, inafetsa. At iso nga anna ay kanigsaan taraw kay man ay siyang pinakakanikmatay mang silaw ang taho. Anay kalkalasag siyang pensiigna ng taho ng med tubtufay na mutas na siya mangignanan si anay kalasag ignanan anay kanagid anay kandawan siya mangignanan si tufay ay mang isara no wadi malis kabusor.
Sa design naman po may mga calculation din yan, may mga bilang din po. Kung ilang hibla, yung ano ng design na yun, kung gaano kalaki yung design na yun, may mga calculation or may mga measurement po yan. Kasi mayroong mga design na symmetrical, kailangan may symmetry, and then meron naman pong design na dito din nilalagay sa harness natin. So may draw pattern siya ng paglalagay dito sa headels or dito sa harness. And then, meron mga design din po na dito sa rib naman nilalagay. And then, yung mga designs ng mga eyepiece natin, yun ang tinatawag na ikat weaving. So, tinatalian po siya. Meron ding mga calculation yon kung ilan dami yung ng hibla yung tatalian. Then, yun po ay itutubog sa tina or sa die. Then, pupunta din siya sa process ng weaving. So, ganun din po yung nangyayari sa design ng mga tibulis, yung tinalak natin. May mga calculations din po yon. So, sila, yung minana na lang po nila din yon. Yung iba naman po ay nag-aral din kung paano yung mga calculations noon. Hindi po namin sinasabi sa kanila na huwag na nilang gamitin or baliwalain na po yon. Sapagkat ang backstrap weaving po ay bahagi ng ating kultura, kaya yan po ay dapat natin na i-preserve or bigyan din natin ng kaukulang pagpapahalaga.
Nakausap din namin ng masinsinan ang 2 pa sa miyembro ng asosasyon tungkol sa buhay nila at kung ano ang paghahabi para sa kanila.
Importante na tayo nakatulong sa panagfiyag mi, tayo made ngay pang supusup, no made mi kipordiyaan, ang lalaki siya, mang supusup ngayon, pang kusina. Adi unay dakil ng at least, siya namumikan na di ong-onga kami, grade 6. Kasi made pa lang, adi unay napigsan na tapis, bunil pa lang ang insurun no inami. Hanggang na in high school, na surumit, balitan na siya mercerize, siya itanangan anmitan na siya design. Kag ngay, achi giddan ay nasuro.
Marami kaming nakalap na impormasyon sa kahalagahan ng paghahabi sa komunidad ng Caneo. Ganun pa man, sa aming pagtatanong kung may matatagpuan kami na tagapagmana ng sinaunang paghahabi dito sa bayan na ito, wala na daw halos gumagawa noon at kung meron man ay masyado nang matanda upang ipamalas pa ito.
While we maintain the uniqueness of the designs of each weaving industry in the province, because marami yan, we also would like to harness their skills. We also would like to harness their competency by improving their productivity. So we are introducing technologies. What are these technologies? It's the improvement of their operations by providing equipment. So for backstrap, that's the age-old technology that we have here in the province. We can only weave as wide as 12 inches. But for the technology that we are introducing, we can weave as wide as 40 inches. So just imagine it's more than 300% increase in the width. The length also, there's limitation for backstrap. The technology we introduced to loom weaving, we can weave as long as 50 meters long. So that is efficiency as to time, and also the materials, less rejects, less cutting of the threads. That's where we could come in. And for the other interventions, we will provide trainings to enhance their designs. We maintain the designs that they have, but we must also cater, if we are to commercialize this, we have to cater to the innovative designs that the customers will be willing to buy. They might not be patronizing the uniqueness of the designs in the province, but we have to introduce new designs. And also the utilization of those woven cloth into commercial products, let's say bags and other fashion accessories.
Located at the foothills of Mount Makiling, Los Baños, Laguna, is the Forest Products Research and Development Institute, or FPRDI, an agency under the Department of Science and Technology, or DOST. For almost 60 years now, FPRDI has been committed to finding and improving the uses of wood and non-wood products harvested from the Philippine forests and plantations. During the golden era of Philippine forestry in the 1960s through the mid-1970s, FPRDI's remarkable support to the large wood-based industries made it one of Asia's leading forestry research organizations. These industries included the country's top exporting sectors then: logs, lumber, pulp and paper, and veneer and plywood. In fact, FPRDI was the first agency to establish a pulp and paper research and training center in Southeast Asia. But the rapid destruction of the country's natural forest from the mid-1970s through the 1990s prompted FPRDI to refocus its research thrusts on industrial tree plantation species and non-wood forest products to expand the Philippines' raw materials for the forest-based industries. The main users of these resources, the furniture, handicraft, and builders' woodwork makers, remain among our country's major export earners. The new raw materials come from lesser-used tree species such as tuog and binwang. Industrial tree plantation species examples of which are gemelina and mahogany. Non-wood resources like bamboo, rattan, coconut, vines, and bast fibers, plus a wide range of native plants and agricultural wastes which are valued sources of fiber, resins, essential oils and incense, fuel, flavorings, shelter, furnishings, ornaments, and natural chemical products such as dyes, adhesives, finishes, and preservatives. Helping the forest-based industries means continuously finding ways to maximize usage of these alternative raw materials and processing them into high value-added products. Today, FPRDI is an ISO-accredited organization committed to its mandates of conducting research and development on wood and non-wood forest and related products, transferring technologies, and providing technical services and training on the processing and utilization of forest-based raw materials. To attain its vision of being a center of excellence in its field, FPRDI has put in place two technical divisions, the Materials Science Division, or MSD, and the Technology Innovation Division, or TID, with support from the Technical Services Division, or TSD, the Planning Staff, and the Finance and Administrative Division. MSD studies the inherent properties of wood and non-wood forest products, their anatomy and botanical classification, their physical, mechanical, and chemical properties, their durability against wood-destroying pests such as termites and fungi, and their structural properties, or how suitable they are as affordable and eco-friendly construction materials. On the other hand, TID aims to find ways to improve the inherent properties of wood and non-wood materials and convert them into higher value products using mechanical, thermal, and chemical processing. Mechanical processing includes sawmilling, drying, and machining. Chemical processing covers preservation and application of dyes and finishes. FPRDI also studies how to improve composites or panel products and how to generate solid, liquid, and gaseous fuels from agroforest wastes. To assist its clients compete better in the local and global markets, FPRDI likewise operates testing laboratories for furniture, pulp and paper, and plywood. The pulp and paper, veneer and plywood, and furniture testing labs are accredited under ISO 17025-2005. The physics and mechanics, chemistry and structural testing labs will also pursue accreditation by ISO. These testing services aim to assure its clients that their products meet international standards. To make sure that the fruits of its labor reach the forest-based communities and industries, FPRDI relies on its extension arm, the Technical Services Division, or TSD. TSD assesses the impact of FPRDI installed technologies on the adopters and other beneficiaries, facilitates, monitors, and evaluates the technical and financial assistance packages given to clients, including manpower training, establishes the financial and market viability of FPRDI technologies, helps researchers protect their intellectual properties, and packages FPRDI information for varied client groups. Indeed, since its founding in 1957, FPRDI has helped write one success story after another among many beneficiaries of its technical assistance. The Dumalinaw, Zamboanga del Sur-based wood tech builders is among the latest adopters of FPRDI's furnace-type lumber dryer, or FTLD. It first acquired a 25,000 board foot capacity FTLD in 2010, followed by a 40,000 board feet capacity unit in 2013 to meet the market demand for cone-dried wood products in Cebu and Zamboanga. Soon to be built is another dryer to complement the first two. Today, 90% of the solid panel doors, moldings, lumber, and other KD wood products produced by its factory are shipped to Cebu, which used to be the company's source of the same products pre-FTLD. Woodtech Builders has evolved into a multi-million enterprise with an annual gross sales of 13 million pesos. The wooden pallet industry can benefit from the Institute's furnace-type heat treatment facility, or FHTF. This can provide the heat needed to kill insects and other pests infesting wood packaging materials, or WPMs, such as wooden pallets. WPMs made of unprocessed wood are vulnerable to pest attacks and can introduce and spread pests from one country to another. Compared with methyl bromide, or MB fumigation, heat treatment using the FHTF is an ecologically safe way of obtaining the International Plant Protection Convention marks for WPMs. Heat treatment time is 5 hours, which will only cost 6 pesos and 68 centavos per pallet using a 10,000 board foot capacity FHTF, or 46% cheaper than MB fumigation. Meanwhile, the Ilocos Norte Electric Cooperative, or INEC, relies on FPRDI's high-pressure sap displacement, or HPSD, method to treat their poles on site. HPSD has shortened the waiting period for the poles, thus facilitating connection to the power grid in the province. With the available electricity, all barangays in Ilocos Norte now enjoy economic development and improved quality of life. The HPSD has also generated for INEC at least 22 million pesos in savings for pole treatment. In the next 5 years, FPRDI will focus on the following goals: to develop more efficient cone dryers, to find ways to maximize the use of every part of the bamboo, to process natural rubber exudates and old rubber trees into high-value products, to find more profitable ways of using industrial tree plantation species, to optimize the use of abaca fiber for paper and other high-end products, and to help reduce poverty among the forest-based communities and industry workers. As FPRDI moves towards its 60th year, the hurdles confronting the Institute and its clients are many and daunting. The local forest industries are bogged down by fluctuating global economies, in addition to the usual concerns: limited supply of raw materials and tough competition from neighboring Asian countries. The men and women of FPRDI, however, choose to see these problems as opportunities for growth. All the setbacks notwithstanding, the Philippines remains one of the most biodiverse countries in the world in terms of non-wood forest products. Filipino craftsmen continue to shine worldwide for their creativity, innovativeness, and skilled workmanship. These, plus other indicators, tell us that the forest-based industries remain viable and still have a lot of room to grow. And for as long as they need us, we at FPRDI, with the help of our friends, are committed to bringing viable solutions to our clients in the forest-based industries, communities, and the public.
In Caraga region, the prevalence of undernourished children from 0 to 6 months falls high in magnitude based on the 2011 survey of the Food and Nutrition Research Institute or FNRI. To address this, the Department of Science and Technology aids in the establishment of the Complementary Food Production Project in the province of Surigao del Norte through the technology developed by the FNRI, which is the production of instant baby food and snack food made from rice and mongo. Rice and mongo grains undergo grinding, moisture analysis, mixing, extruding, cooking, flavoring, and packing. For the rice mongo baby food blend, the extruded snack food passes through the pulverizer after cooking and then packed. The rice mongo curls contains 130 kilocalories and 4 grams protein per 30 grams, enough to meet 12.1% of recommended energy and 14.3% of recommended protein intake of 1 to 3-year-old children. Rice mongo baby food contains 120 kilocalories and 4 grams protein per 30 grams, enough to meet 17% of recommended energy and 29% of recommended protein intake for 6 months to less than 12 months old children. The complementary food production contributes greatly to the reduction of the prevalence of malnutrition among children through complementary feeding. This way, children can attain proper growth and development, higher school performance, higher immunity to diseases, and a healthier life.
Maganda at makulay ang future ng bansa natin thanks to DOST's efforts in ensuring that all aspects of our country, may it be marine, land, or air, is properly maintained and sustained. Kaya kudos sa DOST. And that's it for today. Kahit anumang panahon ang dumating, babalik kami kayo nood lang 11 a.m. to 12 noon, Mondays to Fridays. You can visit our webpage at www.dostv.ph and subscribe to our YouTube channel, www.dostv.ph/YouTube, or follow our Twitter and Instagram page, DOSTVPH, and like our Facebook page, facebook.com/DOSTVPH. Kaya click na at mag-login para lagi tayong magkasama. Dahil weather lang ang laging nandyan, tag-araw man o tag-ulan, hindi nang iiwan kahit sino ka man. Kami ang DOSTV na laging nandyan, may bagyo man, kulog o kidlat, hindi namin kayo iiwan. Dahil laging tandaan, weather is forever.